If you follow My Hero Academia Vigilantes manga at all, then you know that Kazuho, also known as Popstep, she has a crush on Koichi, the infamous vigilante known as the Crawler. Even though Koichi has yet to reciprocate any kind of romantic feelings to her, today I want to talk about what if these two ended up together? What if they ended up together and had a baby? Let's do this. If Kazuho and Koichi had a kid, then I imagine sometime after My Hero Academia Vigilantes ends, these two would start dating and eventually get married. I would think this would happen because rarely in shonen anime or manga do you actually see the main character dating a possible love interest. It doesn't happen that often. It does sometimes, but more often than not, it's just not shown. For instance, look at the anime Naruto. You know, all those different characters had a bunch of different love interests. Then there's a break, and then when Boruto shows up, bam, everyone's married. That just happens a lot. So I see them eventually having a kid around the events of the actual My Hero Academia anime. Of course, this doesn't affect what's happening in that anime at all, but it does give some context to the timeline. I wanted to think about what this baby's name would be. So I looked up what Kazuho's name and Koichi's name meant, to maybe help us try to get an idea for what we could name their child. Kazuho's name means one step, which is perfect for her since her vigilante's name is Popstep after all. Koichi's name doesn't seem to be as simple. I found several meanings for his one name. The things I found were like clear one, happiness one, light one, vast one, and several others with one in the meaning. As you can see, there is a pattern. Every meaning has that word one in it, which I think means more as one as a person and less as the actual number itself. So now that we kind of know their names, what will we come up for a boy name and a girl name? When I was trying to come up with this name, I was hoping to combine the meaning of both parents to come up with a very unique name, but unfortunately, after going through hundreds of Japanese names, I couldn't find a single one that had the word step in it, just like Kazuho's has. So, instead, I used Koichi as my base name, and I specifically found ones similar to light and happiness. If they had a boy, they could call him Hiromitsu, which means large light. If we wanted to go the route of basing his name on happiness, I actually have 3 different boys' names. Yukio, which means happy or fortunate boy. Yoshiaki, which means to be happy or to be righteous. Nayuki, which means truth and happiness. Of these 4 names, I personally like Yukio, but that's probably just because I think it sounds, really close to the King of Games. When looking into what they could call the baby if it was a girl, they could actually call her Hikari, which means light, or Miko, which means brightness of the light. If we base it off of happiness, I have 2 more names. Kyoko, which means shares happiness, or Yuki, which means happiness. I typically like simple names, so, I'd probably pick Yuki. So if this baby ended up getting a quirk, what would it be? We know that Koichi's quirk is slide and glide, but as the series goes on, it seems like he's learning more and more about his quirk. With Kazuho, her quirk is leap. Both of these quirks have something to do with being off the ground. So I would imagine that would be a good place to start for this quirk for their child. It would be simple to just say their child has flight as their quirk, but I think that's just too easy and a little too overpowered since the child's parents both seem to have limitations when off the ground. So Kazuho's quirk allows her to dance around in the sky as long as she has jumped off of a solid place before, and Koichi's allows him to kind of push off the ground and hover. We have seen him do a lot more, but that's just pretty much the basics. What if their child can jump extremely high? almost like how the Hulk jumped in the Avengers movies. So what is happening is the quirk is boosting their feet off the ground to give a large spring to jump far, and then when they come crashing down, the quirk activates again to help slow them down and not break any bones in their body. When the child masters this quirk, they should not only be able to jump, but also hover and technically dance around similarly to Popstep. Because here's the thing, the quirk is basically just propelling them off the ground. If you learn how to propel yourself off the ground in small bits, that would let you dance. If you learned how to use your quirk to constantly boost yourself, you would be basically hovering. So I would imagine that both Koichi and Kazuho would settle down after being married and stop being vigilantes. Maybe after Koichi finishes his college degree, he gets a respectable, good-paying job. Now he is settled down and lives a normal life with his pop idol wife. But who knows, maybe their kid will become a vigilante or go to UA and become a hero. Well, guys, that's just my thoughts. I bet you guys have some great ideas for names and quirks for their possible child. Leave your ideas in the comments below. Alright, and now on to the giveaway for the My Hero Academia card game from Shinobi 7 Games. We're going to click this right here and see who won. And here we go. Our winner is... And it keeps going. And, our winner is Zodiac Clown. Hey, congratulations, Zodiac Clown. I'm going to message you. If you don't get a message from me soon, feel free to try to message me, and we'll make sure that we get you this game. With that being said, guys, we're going to do another giveaway next month, so make sure that you stay tuned. I'm going to try to do this monthly, at least for now. Well, hey, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like this video, that you subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And don't forget, like I said, each month we're going to do another giveaway, so stay tuned for that, and we will see you guys next time.